Uh, my head wrap ain't being the biz. It's been a while since I've been on, boy. It already has a like, but I ain't see no views. Um, Let me find my lip gloss. I'm popping. My lip gloss is cool. All the girls is hollering. The Chasey after school. Like, hello? Hey guys. Yes. You say finally call. I haven't been on live. I haven't been on live in like a week. Hi, Sarkel. Or Sarcel. Ever heard? What is that, son? Yep. I haven't been on live. For those that are like, oh yeah, call my live. Like, I actually haven't been on live. It's been like a hectic week. And I had the flu. And then I still have this like weird effect of it where it's like at the back of my throat. It just feels odd. So. Ah! See that? Hold on. I know what's in his mouth. Hold on. I scared him. He's like, ah! He's like, ah! Okay, go away, Ocean. Go somewhere where you're not, where little boys behave. I'm trying to get him to go to sleep. He just doesn't sleep. Like, it's so hard. I try to get him in bed earlier, and it's just like I am failing at it. And it's crazy because he goes to daycare now, has a whole long day, and he still is up. But I think he gets it from his mom. Me, that is. Because I'm just an insomniac, and I've been like that since I was a kid. Like, I was just one of those kids that just never needed that much sleep. Y'all are live over there. Yeah. I was like, hi, boom. He's holding onto my leg. Hi. I feel like I'm stop, Prince. Stop it. Go sit down. Go in the room. Yeah, he doesn't sleep. And I was trying to get him to sleep, and I'm trying to get him to wind down, and he just won't. And it's like almost 11 o'clock, and he's not asleep. So, as you can see from my title of this video, I named this video, With God, Trust God, and the rest will follow. I don't think I put that verbiage, but I've just been getting into the Lord this week. Like, literally, I've been studying the Bible. And, like, I found a really good channel. It's called The Bible Project. And, bro, God bless these people for making this channel. Because it literally, like, it makes understanding the Bible so much easier. And I was just like, whoa, like, this book is way more cooler than I ever imagined. Like, it's way more cooler. He's actually getting tired because I could tell by how he's acting. But if you guys get a chance, check out the Bible Project. It really breaks down each book. It's like it's animated. And it's a very like condensed version of each book, like of like, okay, exactly what they're talking about in each book and breaking it down. Okay, so it's fairly accurate to the Bible, but like some stories are not like some stories are missing, but I find that sometimes it condensed like the explanation of certain books, just if it takes too long. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really stinking cool. Yeah. It's willing in me. Yes. Like I just feel like God is calling back his people. Like I feel like okay, like for example, like I've always had a complex with believing in God, believing in Jesus, not God. I've always believed in God. But I've always had a complex of believing in Jesus. Hey, because I never understood the whole why only through him should we know him. You know what I mean? I didn't understand that complex at all. I'm like, but there's so many different religions. There's so many different like like prophets or messiahs that come amongst these religions. Like no one ever denies that there is a God. We know there's a God, but why only through him? And like when I had a vision in church with Christ, like with my vision I had with Christ. I don't know if any of you guys heard the vision I had. That's when I knew, like, okay, I see like why only through him that you will know Jesus. The only thing that I have up to debate about the Bible is the fact that Jesus is not some white long-haired man. Jesus was very much a black man. Jesus was a man that would look similar to what our modern day people would look today, like in Ethiopia. That's what I believe fully and well, that Jesus was indeed a black man. That's the only thing I'm up in arms about. But other than that, no. Everything else is true. Of course, things are changed along the way, but his grace, his glory, his promises, those are things that are not up for debate. I don't believe that at all. So I've been trying to learn the Bible and stuff like that. And I've been reading the Bible and stuff. And honestly, like, it's been quite a journey. Exactly. Like his hair was like wool and his feet looked like they were burnt in a coal fire. I don't know any white man that looks like that. I'm sorry. Not one. Not one. And they will say, no, he's a blonde hair blue. Like, no. That's the reason why, like you see in Egypt, when it comes to the pyramids, they shut off the nose off the pyramids because so that you cannot decipher how these people look. And then when you look on an everyday basis, you have these white men that are playing people of Egyptian times when the people of Egypt did not look like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, they were black. So that's my whole thing that's the only thing that I have debate with. But to be honest, that's not a debate with God. That's a debate with man. But yeah, King Jesus all the way. Right. That's the thing. Is just that people are going to be people, right? And people are going to use the law of God. Like the saying goes, the road to hell's paved with good intentions. So people always use the goodness of something and use it to exploit or control. That's like, for example, like I was having this conversation with my friend today. And this is probably going to be a touchy topic, but I feel like everyone should pay close attention to what I'm saying. Like I was talking to my friend today because my friend we're talking about, because we both have sons, right? And she was talking about the City Girls. So I guess one of these rappers from the City Girls was under fire because she made a tweet saying that if my son came home and told me he was gay, I would bust his ass. So she was just like, I guess the girl went on Breakfast Club and she started to explain that, how, well, it's not like I have anything about, anything against gay people, but I wouldn't want my son to be gay. Now, let's be realistic here, okay? I have nothing against gay people. There are people in my family that are gay. You know what I mean? So I have nothing against gay people at all. There's once upon a time that I would say that I even identified as bisexual. So I wouldn't say that I have anything against gay people. It's not that I wouldn't say I don't at all. Like, I don't even care. Like, why am I even... Like, I just find it crazy that people are up in arms about who people choose to have sex with. Like, you have a friend. You're not in her business about who she's having sex with or what she's doing behind closed doors. So why is it any of my business what a man or a woman chooses to do behind closed doors? Right? But what I feel like, and what I'm saying is that them people, if you know what I mean, them people, they exploit, hey Ty, they exploit the gay community. they use the gay community as their way of furthering their goal. It's not like the gay people are wrong. It's not like because gays have been around for years and years and years. And gays have been living their life. But they use this gay culture to exploit people, to exploit the culture to further their mission, which is it's all about population control and having control. Because at the end of the day, of course, if a man and man are together, a woman and woman are together, it's like, okay, like realistically, when you even look at it, like when I was talking to my friend about it the other day, right? I was talking to my friend about it the other day. It's like, okay, think about religion. People used to use religion to control or to oppress people. Now that that mission is no good, do you hear anything about religion nowadays? You bet. Like it's like being a Christian is like the last of the dying breed. You know, like everyone's into everything else. But what I'm trying to say is, it's like when you look at, for example, like when it comes to the gay community, like it feels like heterosexuals are on a huge decline. Like there's like the lines between commitments, the line between actual relationships have been blurred. And then it's like there's huge promotion on, a very confined and structured homosexual relationship. Now, that's not, don't get me wrong, gay people have been living together fine and making homes for themselves for years. You know what I mean? The only thing that they've ever thrown gay people was the fact that they could get married. But other than that, and maybe that the fact that they can live a little bit easier now, because back in the day, like you could either be killed or scrutinized or whatever the case may be for being gay. But at the end of the day, them people use people, human beings, which obviously, what else would they use? Oh shit, come over. Ew. Oh, yuck. He has my nasty slipper in his mouth. Ugh. No, Baba, you don't put these in the mouth. It's disgusting. Like the same thing, what they've done with black people. Like they've exploited the culture. Like, okay, for example, people that have grown up in ghettos and grew up impoverished. Like they've exploited that to hell. And then now they've exploited it, and now they even added drugs into it. Like back in my day, like the era that I come from, you do drugs, you're a friggin' loser. Now it's like the big thing. Like if you ain't out here popping mollies, drinking lean, sniffing coke, like you ain't about that life. You ain't lit. Like you're not out here doing that. When really and truly, they talk about half of these friggin' artists that are making music that are talking about doing drugs and popping lean and popping all these things don't even fucking do drugs. Like I literally heard like a song with Drake and like on Sicko Mode, and he was talking about like drop a Xan and then go to sleep whatever on the plane. I'm like, do you even fucking do drugs, Drake? I bet you anybody your ass doesn't do drugs, but because you're a part of the mission, yeah, because you're a part of the mission to promote these fucking things. You're going to say that in your song because eventually that is going to bring influence. So the next person that is around Xans or like Xans or talks about Drake, like, yeah, Drake does Xans. Or yeah, man, Papa Xan, go to sleep. Like, come on, man. They're just destroying this earth, man. And destroying the youth. Yeah, like it's so normalized. Like it's like okay, like I'm drinking a glass of wine. Like, it's not a bad, like it's like, oh, that's not a bad thing. Sorry. Exactly. My hand rub is doing the most right now. It's not cooperating with I. Sorry. I need to get my eyebrows done. Like things like this. Like when you become a mother, like I've let myself go. Like no, I'm not saying that gay people are not great parents. Like I'm not even talking about gay people. I'm talking about the fact that they use gay people as a covering to push this agenda. You see what I'm saying? And you can't just say that about gay people, about that they don't scream at their kids. I don't scream at my son. I love my kid. I'm very loving with my kid. As a matter of fact, the daycare was kind of they're like, oh, is he like very like, he loves to hug. Like, is he really like hugged? I'm like, yeah, because that's what he lives in. They're hugs and kisses. My parents, same thing, hugs and kisses, you know? And I'm a heterosexual woman, single heterosexual woman raising a child. Like, it's not about gay people what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that they use people as tools to further their own shit. Yes, they're using gay people. They use them. They're using them. Yeah. But I know other kids. I don't know, maybe because I personally grew up with people that were good parents that were heterosexual. So I don't know. I actually don't even know any gay parents, to be honest. I know gay people, but none of them have kids. Oh shit. Chris, move. Sit down. Sit. Sit. I said sit down. Sit. Sit. Good job. No, he wasn't. He was just playing with the mop at the end of the stuff. I'm on live. Yeah, that's what I believe. I think Starre is talking about when she did her campaign for Fenty, and they were asking her why didn't she use any trans people in her campaign, and she's just like, why would I use trans? Why would I use trans people? Not because why. It's just like, why do I feel the need that I need to use trans people in order to further the brand of what I'm doing? Like, pretty much talking about exploiting them. Like, if they're fucking puppets, like if they're objects. Like, oh, like we are gay friendly and we're gonna have gay friendly, you know? Yeah, exactly. Because that's what a lot of companies do. They will say, oh, we're so pro-gay, or we're so pro-black, or we're so pro-things. But they all say it so that they don't lose business, or they're trying to promote or appeal to a certain crowd. Rihanna knows the game. She knows the game. So, you know, it's just like people are just, I don't know, this world is just messed up. Oh God, I need to wash this sweater again. Hush. Jameson coming out of the closet. People are denying he's not gay. I don't think that Jada Smith is gay. What's the term for? What's that term? I'm sorry. What's the term for somebody that is they date whoever they're attracted to? He's not gay. It's like he will date whoever he's. There we go. He's pansexual. But I think he's more pansexual than bi. Like, I feel like he's kind of like, okay, if I vibe with this person, I'll date you. Like, it doesn't matter how you look. Like, if you look, you could be like a friggin' 300-pound black woman that's like 50. If he's attracted to you, he'll date you. Like, that's just how I feel like he is. I think he's pansexual. Yeah, I think he's a pansexual man. I don't even say he will class as bi. And because he is a free spirit and an open thinker, it's just kind of like, so why? Because, you know, obviously he made a comment about Tyler, the Creator. It's almost like, why can't I say that? Like, why can't I say that he's my boyfriend? And that's Tyler's Creator's mentality, too. It's like, why can't I say that this is my boyfriend? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, if I'm gay, what is wrong with the fact that I'm gay? Like, you know? Like, why can't I joke around? You know? Which is true. Work, 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 work. If you could see me right now, you'd be like, what the heck? Oh, can you see me? Can you see me? I look at the energy, not the person. Same way. I'm the same way. Like, I don't know what life has in store. Like, because, you know, I prefer a man. Like, if I'm looking for something, I prefer a man. And I would want to be with a man. But I have nothing against gay people. Like, is that, like, I almost feel like I'm saying that, like, I'm defending something, and which sounds really crazy to me, but it's like, who cares? Like, who cares? Like, it's like you're literally asking this person, who do you like to fuck at the end of the day? Like, who would, like, how's that even appropriate to ask somebody? Like, I don't want to know what you're doing in a bedroom behind, whether you be a man or a woman. Yeah, he's a Cancer. So is, and Willow's a Scorpio. I would love to know what Jada's chart is. Because, like, or Will's chart. Because they have very water-like tendencies, too. Cancers burn me, too. Yeah, Cancers have burned me, actually, now that I think about it. My son's father's a Cancer. Yeah, but my brother's a Cancer, and I love him to death. Like, he's, like, the best brother ever. And he's Cancer. But my son's father's a Cancer. I've never really been friends with Cancer females. Actually, to be honest, the closest friends I've ever had were I know a lot of my best friends I've had in my life were Earth signs. Because a majority of the girls that I've been best friends with were Capricorns. And next to that were Taurus. And I had 2 Leos. That's it. Do you think that Jada's happy in her marriage? I think she's happy in it to an extent, but she wants to be her own person, and she's already expressed that. Yeah, like I know Will Smith's a Libra and Jada's a Virgo. Yeah. Yeah, like I get along with me and Earth sign, one water sign, but most of the people that I've gotten close with were Earth signs that I've been really close friends with. Motherly and overbearing, yeah. But Scorpios are good parents, both male and female, because any Scorpio I've ever met that was a parent was a good parent. My dad's a Scorpio, and my dad was like the best dad ever. It's like still is the best dad ever, and best grandfather. And my mom's a Taurus, and my mom's very loving. No, you can't come around here. I'm smoking. Go. Go in the room. Go in the room. Hold on a second. I need to out this because I didn't think he was gonna come out here. No. Your baby dad's a Scorpio and he's not a good dad? I've never heard of that in my life. Every Scorpio guy I've ever met or knew or like dated in the past, or I dated one in the past, they can be whores. They will do the most, be with this chick and that chick, but the worst guy ever, they'll be with this chick and that chick, but I've never seen them not be a good dad. Like one thing I say, they do not play around with the responsibility as being a parent. Actually, it's funny. The Cancer moms I know, you know what? About moms I know that weren't great moms were Cancer and Libra. Those are the 2 people that I've experienced. 2 signs that I've experienced that weren't the greatest moms. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Like No, like don't okay, don't get me wrong. When it comes to relationships, oh yeah, like they cheat and they cheat viciously. But Scorpio men, as a parent, like every Scorpio man I ever met or Scorpio I met, have always been good parents. Yeah, yeah. I've always had the worst experience with Libra parents. Anywho, my dad is Pisces and my mom's a Gemini. Great parents. Oh, Geminis, yes. Geminis are good parents, and people would be shocked by that. But every Gemini I've ever met as a parent was a very good parent, female and male. They're like really good parents. Yeah, I've heard that too. Again, in-home narcissistic parents. Yeah, yeah, because I know like that. My father's a Gemini. No comment. I know any Gemini parents I met were good parents, man. I won't even talking for personal experience. Like I could get into the traits of them as a parent, but like from personal experience and my observation, they've always been good parents. But I have one friend though that's a Gemini. She's a Gemini Taurus cusp because she's May 21st, and she's a really good parent. She loves kids. Like she has 5 kids now, if we're up to her, she would have 8. But she's a very good parent. Okay. That is crazy. But that's also the Christine, that's also circumstantial. Like the fact that she's a boss is probably says a whole lot. Who's to say that she obviously put so much into her career, more or less into her kid, and not enough in her kids? Because there's parents that are like that too. Like they've worked so hard to climb that ladder that they don't realize they think they're building a life for their child, and they don't realize that they essentially messed up their child because they were never there to really like engage them. You know? Okay, Ocean's gone. Oh yes, by the way, guys, if you would like to have a question answered, it is $7 for one question, $10 for two. I'll be answering questions at that rate in the live chat. If any of you guys are interested in booking a private reading, I should be up for a bit. And I could do a private reading for you. Yeah, they are. From my observation with Aries parents, like they were loving parents. Oh yeah, and everyone, don't forget to like this video. They've been loving parents, but at the same time, they're very cold. Can we send one now? Yeah, you can. It's $10 for one question. Huh. $10 for two questions, $7 for one question. But my parents my mom's a Taurus and my dad's a Scorpio. They were the best parents. I was married to an Aries before. And let me tell you, it was not a good look. Like if there's anything, there was one point in my life at that time I was just attracting a bunch of Aries. And that's one thing I would not date again is an Aries. And one side that I've never dated is an Aquarius. And that's the one side I wouldn't want to date. Yeah. My ex-husband was very cold. Have you heard any rumors about Trish Stratus? I have. I used to know somebody that knew her. I'll get to that in a second time, but I've known people that knew her. Yes, I was married. I got married at 19. And I was married for 2.5 years before I left my husband. It was a very abusive relationship. So I left. Because one day I sat there with myself and I'm like, do I ever, I'm 21, and do I want to see myself at 30 years old with like a gang of kids and be treated like shit? Like I just seen that I was losing myself and I couldn't be myself in order to be in that relationship. And then I just left. I just packed my shit one day and just left. And I was like 21. It was like a few days before I started film school. To be, that always seems to be the age, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I was 19. Because, you know, when you're 19, you think you know it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I was that age, I was like, looking back now, I was pretty mature for my age. But looking back now, like, I, obviously, with age, you grow wisdom, right? I'm like, if I knew any better, I would never have done that, you know? But if he was good to me, I probably would have stayed with him. Exactly. Like if he was better to me, I think that I would have still been in that marriage still to this day. Because I'm like that. Like I'm a commitment type of person. Like just give me that one person and I'm there. You know? I've never been a girl that's really been around. When I say around, meaning like you know, I'm not like oh I need like I just love the men attention. It's just like okay, like yeah. Hold on, I don't know if I got your payment. Yeah, I got it. $7. Okay. Same. I've always seen so. Okay. So hard. I'm just answering Vanessa's question. I'm in school for human resources. When should I start looking for a new career? Are you asking me like when are you gonna get a job in your field, or are you asking me that are you looking to change your field? Just need to find out that. Let me see how much my battery life is on because like, oh wow, it's shot down like 15% just getting on this. Oh, well that's not bad. 15% in like a half an hour. This is a good charger. What did I know about her? Because this was years ago when she was popular. Like, cause I knew somebody that knew her. Should I start looking after or after I graduate? I feel like you should start looking after you graduate. I feel like that's actually the time you're gonna find a job right away. It feels like something that has to do with health, if I'm not mistaken. It's either health or something that has to do with like government like or service like stuff. Oh, Siobhan, when it comes to psychic questions, it's $7 for one question and $10 for two. So if you see me answering questions, it's that you have to pay for the questions. The link is in the description box, and I payment through PayPal. Oh, okay, because I see it's like medical field. medical or is like servicey kind of stuff. So whether it be an actual doctor's office or it'd be like a healthcare stuff. I don't like Trish Stratus. I can read people, but there's something about Trish. What I get for Trish Stratus is like she's kind of like a stick in the mud. You know what I mean? Like she's the kind of person that I feel like she's very business oriented, which is okay, but I feel like it's like if you don't have anything to offer her, she's not interested. That's the kind of energy I get from her. Yeah. But you could do a whole lot with if you went to how much is live readings again, Christine? Is $10 for 2 questions, $7 for 1 question. Yeah. You could do a whole lot with HR. It just depends on how diligent you are. It's 11/11. Is Karuchi getting married? Yes. She will get married. She's very content in her relationship. Like I feel like she's in a good place. Like yeah, like she's in a good place. Not just in her relationship, but just in her life. It just has to link to your story. It has just as a link to your story. No, there should be an email there, which is houseofstars@live.com. It's not a link. It's an email. So what you do is you sign into PayPal and you put in my email and then you send the payment to House of Stars. I don't have my PayPal link there. It's just the email address that's associated with my PayPal. I haven't actually done a recorded video in so long. I was actually thinking about that today. But the reason why I haven't done it is because I have to find my other phone. And the phone that I have, it has better quality. And this phone doesn't have the best quality. So that's the reason why I haven't done one. I was just like, I don't know. I have a professional camera, but I don't even know where it is. And it only records videos at 10-minute intervals. And then I would have to edit. And like when you're channeling, like editing doesn't really work because you don't know what to take out. You know, that's like too much babbling. You know, so it's kind of weird. Like editing doesn't really work for the YouTube psychic. Not sure about all that. I've never really read on her before. Like when you brought her up, I was like, holy shit, that's like so like wow. Because when she was like at her prime, when she was like the biggest thing, this was like back in like high school. Or maybe even before high school. That like I really knew about Trish Stratus. So we're talking now like shit. We're talking now, what was high school for me? High school was like almost 20 years ago. Fuck, wow. That is so crazy to think. Check my PayPal. Hold on. Okay, I got it, Christine. That's so crazy to think that was like 20 years ago. Yeah, high school for me was like I started grade 9 in September of 99. And I graduated from high school. Well, I stayed an extra year, was in 2004. So that alone is already 14 years. No, is that right? Yeah, 14 years. And then 99 would be, yeah, because it's 19 years. Yeah. Wow, time flies, man. It's so crazy. Is it so crazy just how time just goes? Because like I'm looking at it now, I'm like, holy crap, like I'm already gonna be 33. You know, like well, I'm already 33, I just turned 33. Okay, my first question is about my business I'm starting up. What do you see around that? Is this an online business? Or are you using Metrics is start online. Thanks, Siobhan. I'll just look in a second. It goes by so fast. Oh gosh. Okay, because I feel like it's like I feel like it would do okay. I feel like you're gonna do ads. I see you like I don't know if you've already thought about it already, but I see you like searching up different like Instagram personalities or certain social media personalities that can promote your stuff. But I see three distinctively. Three different people that you would promote with. But I feel like it's gonna do good. Like it feels like it's like once the people get the service or the product, like and they realize it's good, that's gonna bring more traction. So I feel like it's gonna do good. So if I were you, like I would allocate some budget for advertising and engage your followers. Yeah, but I think you should do good. Obviously, nothing good comes without hard work, right? But I don't think it's gonna be a bad gig. What's your second question, Christine? Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna do good. But I feel like whatever you're doing, whether it be product or service, it's gonna speak for itself, and that's how you're gonna bring people. That's how people are gonna keep coming back. So you just gotta get that shit in people's hands. What's your next question, Christine? I swear, there's like this thing at the back of my throat. Oh no, I'm still doing Christine, so then she could put up her question in a second. Is it in regards to this ex that recently popped up? What does he really want from me? Um I feel like there's something about you that he misses that you've popped up in his head and he wants to get it back. I think it has to do with something sexual though. I'm not gonna lie. But there's something about you that he's missing and he wants that back again. It's like you know what you're sitting back and you're like, damn. I remember Christine, man. Christine used to be that badass girl that used to be like da 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 da. Man, I wonder what she do. Let me call her. Like that's what I feel like it is. But this time I feel like he's not coming with as much drama as he did before. But he's still not able to work at the pace that you're looking for. Okay. Okay, Vanessa. Write him off. That's what I get. I feel like there's a love that he has for you. Like he admires something about you, but I'm not exactly sure what he has to bring or what is there is to offer is gonna bring much promise. You know what I'm saying? But he comes back with he does come back with less drama than he did before. I'll just say that. Yeah, that's what I got. What's the next question? Um Sorry, I'm just seeing your name. Siobhan, I believe? Yeah, Siobhan. What's your question, Siobhan? You're welcome, Christine. You sent another one, Vanessa? I'm confused. Let's see. Oh, Vanessa. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Vanessa. So I'm just gonna answer Siobhan's question. I already have Siobhan, right? So ask your question, Siobhan. Yes. Yes. I heard yes right away. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's so funny you said three because I was hearing three. I heard it. I was like, okay, number three. Yeah. So definitely that just confirmed for me that my yes was right. Yes, you are going to get it. Does that have to do with like caring, or care? What kind of job is this? Does it have to do with care, or like hospitality, or like nursing or something like that? Okay, surgical center. See, I knew I had to do care. All right, so you got it. Because the way how fast that yes came in, I was like, let me just make sure that I tapped in properly. Okay, so you got it. You got the job. Okay, no problem. Okay, let me get to Vanessa, and then I'll get back to your two. So Vanessa, ask a question. Who you talking to? Oh, I see you are a creep or watchdog on other psychic. I think you're astro travelers who spy on people. It's not good to stalk or spying on other people's psychic. Be careful. Child, Ty. Yikes. Will this lore guy be a good guy for me in a relationship? Is he busy? I just feel like he's a busy dude. Cause I'm hearing like busy. Like he's not. Yeah, like I think he be sometimes. I know I just got busy. Um, he's kind of arrogant though. But what lawyer isn't? But he has an arrogance to him though. I feel like he's good for dating, but relationship that's gonna take some time. Cause I'm not exactly sure if he's ready or looking for commitment right now. Yeah, shit just got real. What was that about? Child Ty. I'm not gonna explain more, Ty. Ooh, Gina. What's happening? Yeah. But he's like good to date. Like I feel like he's a chivalrous man. Like I feel like he would show you a good time. Like I feel like when you go out with him, he'll take you out. He's a constructive dater, but I still get the energy of him being busy. And I feel like not exactly sure if it's a commitment that he wants. Not because he's really being a player. I think he's just being more realistic with his time and where he is in life. Yeah, like that's what I feel like. I feel like it's more like time and where he is in life. That's where his like it's not about you, it's more about him. You understand? $14 USD. Wow. Okay, so $14 could get you like 3 questions. I'll give you 3 questions for that because it's $10. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Ty said something that was intense, and I was just like, what? Yeah. How do you feel about that, Gina? No, it's $10 for 2. It's $10 for 2. So you paid me a little bit extra, so I'll give you 3 for that. So just think of 3 questions that you want to ask. You don't travel on the psychic realm. So what are you trying to say? Hold on, Siobhan. Are you trying to say that Gina stalks other psychics, or she tries to tap into other psychics? Cause child, boo. I don't have a problem with you, House of Stars. I know you don't have a problem with me. What are you talking? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I don't have a problem with anybody, to be honest. For the most part, I don't like having problems with people. I like want to get along with everyone, to be honest. I know you have a problem. I'm just kind of like confused. What's going on? I know. I have to get a cig. I need to sit down and figure out what's going on. I don't like problems. I fucking hate that shit, man. With problems. I want to like everybody. Even when I find myself not liking somebody, I go and pray on it. Cause I'm just like, yo. Look up the book of what book was talked about that? Who's the one that got swallowed by the whale? Jonah. The book of Jonah. Chabu. That sent me straight. Yeah. Oh yeah. No popcorn. Let me get this cigarette. Like, child. Jonah. Yes. Hey, Ade. Yeah. Jonah. I read that. I read that book the other day, and I was like, you know what? Let me just slow down, because if God loves him too, and He loves me just as much, let me just humble my ass. Yeah. Oh, Scott. Well, Ty, like, she's like I don't like. Gina doesn't really have psychic abilities. Gina is very she's very mundane. And when I say that in the sense of like, Gina's about her education and money. I'm not sure if you mean like asking questions about certain people. I'm not sure about that, because who knows, like, where Gina lives and the kind of people that she may associate with, maybe they have some fucked up shit around them. And if she were to tap into that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah, your family are. But that's not really like your like, you know? Like, it's like a message could come across, or the words could come out as being intense, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that person is accusing you of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way how Ty reads, she reads pretty deep. So the fact that she reads pretty deep, it could look like I don't hate everyone here, but I feel like she's like, oh, very well so. I don't know if it was her though. I don't know. I'm not gonna get involved with that reading. Why did you say you don't have any problems with me, Ty? I'm confused. Gummies. Lamar! Hi, darling. Give me a second, Siobhan. I haven't forgot about you. Do our dreams show us our future, Star? I've been doing tarot. 5 people said I'm on it. Ooh, child. Ty, I hope you don't feel uncomfortable because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. Now, why do I feel like somebody's tapping in on me? Mm-hmm. But I have no problems with you, Ty. Don't get me wrong. I can't be apprehensive with some psychics. Just because of my experience. But doesn't necessarily mean that I have anything against anybody. Ty's just very private. That's the thing. You kind of have to be in this industry because not everyone in this industry is nice. Oh. Not everyone in this industry. And it's not even them. You have to understand, like, you can't blame them. You have to understand that some people just tap into realms that they should not tap into. And then that causes for, you know, them to react or respond a certain way. You know what I mean? So, like, sometimes it's like you can't even blame them because they don't even know what the hell they're getting themselves into. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to ask Siobhan's question and answer her questions, and then I'm going to move back into us chatting. So, Siobhan, can you ask your questions, please? Possibly. Did my fiance that's on the other side have anything to do with me getting that job? I do have 13 years experience, but I feel he wants to help. I feel so, but not just that. I feel like you're kind of going through like a life path change. So I feel like the reason why of you moving forward and getting this position, because this position is meant to lead you into other things. I feel like there was a time that you were kind of going through a little bit of a depression. And I feel like God is now working so that you can get more guidance. But yeah. Speaking of people tapping in, I know there's somebody in this room that's psychic that's watching me. They're not saying anything. But I can feel their energy and I know exactly who it is. And I guess I'm just going to let them watch me. See, now the energy went away. Because it's scary, but I don't know. It comes with the territory. Listen, God ordained my life to be the way it is. And at the end of the day, if people are upset about it, then they're upset about it. What can I do? I can't do anything about it. I guess I have to start looking at it as a compliment. I have candles going, so I don't know what's going on. It just got weird, and not got weird, but it was just got like there was some miscommunication that was going on. It is a Mercury retrograde, mind you, starting in the next 2 days, so I'm not surprised by it. But Siobhan, can I get your next question, please? Yeah, the energy's intense. It just got really weird and intense. But that's because not just because of, it was not because of Ty. There's somebody in this room that was watching me. Somebody that is like watching me on my lives. That is a psychic themselves. But they don't come in my room and say anything, but they do. Did his ex have anything to do with his murder? Yes, I'm gonna do a prayer just now. Hold on, Siobhan. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a girl, and then I'm seeing a guy, and then I'm seeing a car. So I feel like if it stemmed from the girl, it could have branched from the girl, but doesn't necessarily mean the end result was because of the girl, which would have been his ex, I guess. It has something to do with, I'm hearing disrespect. So I'm feeling like maybe this man and him got into the altercation in the past, and then it moved into something like that. But it has something to do with like a disrespect. Like whoever killed him, they felt like he disrespected them in some way. To be honest, he could have paid it dust. The girl that I'm seeing, she's brown skin. Like she's not like super, like she's brown skin. I feel like she's a brown skin girl. I feel like she wears like a longer weave. She feels like she's kind of slim, but not super slim. I would say she's like 5'6", 5'7"-ish. Yeah. I see long hair. There's something about her that gives me like South energy. So I don't know if it's like her family's from the South or something like that, but something about her gives me like some kind of South energy. But whoever this girl is, I feel like her house was kind of like a flop house. Like she always had people in and out. But whoever, oh no, Pittsburgh. Okay, I don't know. I'm talking about her family. So I don't know if her family is from the South, because there's some South energy that's around this girl. So I don't know if she's like Creole or something down the line or something like this. But I feel like wherever her house is, it's like kind of like a flop house. Like she kind of has people in and out of her place. But whoever this guy is, I feel like whoever killed him, I don't know why I'm seeing a car and I feel like I'm seeing rims on it. But it feels like an older car. It doesn't feel like a new car. Like it's almost like, you know, like you soup up a Cadillac. Like it feels like Cadillac rims. No, she's half black, half white, but her ancestry, I'm feeling something from the South in her ancestry. That's what I'm feeling like. But I don't think it really has to do with her per se. Not really. It's not like she got a hit on him or whatever. No, I'm seeing something with like Cadillac rims. Like I feel like the person that killed him, they drive like an older car. They have a Cadillac rim kind of car. I could be wrong because I'm not good at picking up names, but I don't know why I'm hearing a name like Pookie or something that has to do with Uki or something like this. But this person goes by some kind of nickname. If that makes any sense. But whoever this person that killed him, I feel like they're already Mookie. He used to call himself Mookie. Oh shit. I heard like Pookie, something like this name. Okay. Whoever killed him is already in jail though. Like, not on the charge, but they're, I don't know if it's on the charge for killing him, but they're definitely in jail. They're already in jail, whoever killed him. Thanks. Yes. Yes, yes, hon. She has one more question and then, yeah. But the guy's like a bigger guy. Okay. Cause I don't know if he's in jail for the murder, if he's in jail, but I feel like he's in jail. Whoever this guy is, he's in jail as we speak. He's incarcerated. But it's over some disrespect, though. There's something with money that's involved, but I don't know why money's not really standing in it that strong. But there's something with a disrespect and something that has to do with money. Oh, okay. You could what? Okay. But that's what I get. But the girl didn't really have that much to do with it. Like, she's not the reason why he's dead. I'll tell you that. Like, but she may know the guy. You know what I'm saying? Or like she introduced them, or something happened over her, or. But I don't feel like she's actually the reason why. She's not the one that pulled the plug why he's dead, or she set him up, or she knew that the guy was getting killed. I don't think it was anything like that. All right. So what's your next question, Siobhan? Because I'm going to move on to Vanessa after. But Vanessa, yes. But let's pray right now, just to clear the energy. Lord Jesus, we give you all the praise and the glory, God. And I'd just like to thank you, Jesus. I want to thank you for the victories. I want to thank you for the beautiful things that happen in our life in Jesus' glorious name. I pray, God, that anybody that tries to come into this room, God, that doesn't have any positive intentions, God, that every curse they try to spit, they would have to spit blessings over everybody in this room in Jesus' glorious name. We cast out any darkness that happens to be here right now in the name of Jesus. And we call upon your presence, God, your angelic presence in Jesus' glorious name, as we know that your glory and your love is nothing and no darkness can be able to stand against it. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Will you be facing eviction? I feel like okay, this is what I'm hearing. If you do get evicted, it's a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm getting. I feel like really, if you actually get evicted, it's a blessing in disguise, because I feel like you actually need to move from that space. Because that space where you live is actually stagnating you. Because ever since you've been living there, it's like literally like you are holding on for dear life to kind of climb that ladder. So essentially look at it as a blessing in disguise. Amen. Positive energy wins it all in the name of Jesus. There's a Bible verse. I forget I'm gonna alternative dialogue, but there's something about along the lines that the brightness of light is so bright that darkness has never been able to overcome it. So you've never seen a light be shone and the darkness been able to overcome a light in the room. In Jesus' glorious name, I pray. Because to God be the glory. All right, Vanessa, ask your questions. King Jesus, you're the name we're lifting high, your glory. You're definitely clairvoyant. Clairvoyant, clairaudience. You should get into Reiki. I'll pray for you, Javon, in just a second. You should get into Reiki because I see rays coming from your hands. So you have healing hands. Your glory. Reiki. Reiki is energy healing. So using the energies, channeling the energies from above through your body and healing somebody. Reiki. Yes, I do got hands. Yeah, but I feel like hands. Your glory. So those of you in the room, if there's any new people, it's $7 for one question, $10 for two. I put many men to sleep. Oh, Vanessa, good night. Good night. Good night. That's why your ex is pop. No, that was Christine. Was that Christine? Yeah, that was Christine. Good morning. Yes. You got to put them to sleep. Yes. You got to give them that work that makes them keep coming back, that work that makes them call you and ask you if you turn off the light in the second bedroom and they want to come over and turn it off. That's what I'm talking about. Your glory change the earth and lift the skies. I can't sing. I just like to sing worship songs because I find when I sing worship songs, you feel God's presence stronger. Your glory change the earth and lift the skies. Revival. Oh, you did? Oh. Child. I can't see. I'm gonna, hold on. We done went to church. King Jesus. Funny. I don't know what's in Quebec for you. Maybe there's a man. Because I'm like, okay. Your glory. Oh, let me see my tablet. I need to start looking. I'm going to put my tablet here. What time is it now? It is, oh, all right. Damn, it's already 10 to 12. King Jesus, you're the name we're lifting up, your glory. Why did I thought I heard my phone ringing? Phantom rings. Your glory. Changing and lift the skies. Yep, just a second. Shut up. Chris, go in the room, man. Before I punch you out. 1 second, girl. King Jesus, you're the last in the glory. Okay, but one more question. No. All right, what is your question, Christine? Your clear audience is pretty strong. Do you get your ears? Does your ears ring? Because I'm hearing my ears ring. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, because I feel like clear audience is definitely there. You're very empathic. Very empathic, but you're pretty good at shutting it off. Well, let's just say that you don't allow yourself to be that sensitive when need be. That's your clear audience, Jamie. So you definitely have that. But I see like strong. What I see standing forth is clear audience and you being an empath. Your glory. I have to play a song. Spirit break out. No. King Jesus. Your name we're lifting up. Your glory. Spirit talking. Yeah, spirit talking. Spirit talking. One of my favorite worship songs. Yeah, you're getting, that was clear audience. All of heaven rose your name, sing louder. The sound of heaven touching us. The sound of heaven touching us. Our Father. All of heaven rose your name, sing louder. Let this place hear. I do it. I drove over a deer, busted out crying. I pulled over and I feel everything deeply. Yes, Christine, you're very empathic. You were like going into a room. You pick up a lot on when people are sad. You're welcome, Yolanda. Our Father, all of heaven rules your name. Sing louder. Yes. Spirit break out. It is Spirit Breakout by Jesus Culture or Kim Walker Smith. I love me some Kim Walker Smith. That is my chick. Like if I met her in person, I'd be like, girl, like God bless you for God anointing you because you've helped me through some times, girl. Spirit break out. Let our walls down. Spirit break out. Let our walls down. King Jesus, you're the name we're lifting high. Your glory, changing up, revival. What's this here? King Jesus. For those that are new to the room, it is $10 for 2 questions, $7 for 1. I'm gonna get to worship. I'm clearing out all this negativity. I'm clearing out all the hate. I'm clearing out all the pain, the worries. Because anybody that comes in this room, God must bless them in the name of Jesus. That any stitch of darkness, working, stalking, whatever you're trying to do, can't be prosperous before my God. And you cannot do anything to anyone else in here. In the name of Jesus. So I'm clearing out the space by playing music that's worshiping my Lord. And I fret and not worry. I fret and I not worry. Forget that. Is Osha sleeping?
Yeah.
Yes. He dashed all that. King Jesus, you're the name we're lifting high. Your glory. Yes, she is, Vanessa. What did you say? I'm having a concert. I gotta get to worship. Clear out the energy. That foolishness around my peoples, man. Like my duty that when you guys are around me, that you guys are protected, and that there's no foolishness around. Fuck out of here with that shit. Excuse my language. Sorry, guys. Sorry. King Jesus. You're the thing we're lifting high. Your glory. It's true. What's that, garbage? What's that? King Jesus. You're the name we're lifting high. Your glory. So let's talk about stuff. Let's talk. What do y'all want to talk about? What's tea? It feels like celebrities have been behaving themselves nowadays. What's tea? What's tea? What's tea? Yes, Siobhan. Sorry about the pain, Siobhan. Yes, Yolanda, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful I can make you feel better, Yolanda. Let's pray for Yolanda. Yolanda, are you here? Am I ready for Christmas? Gosh darn it, no. I was just saying that. I was going to buy a tree this weekend. But I don't know. I'm so like conflicted because of Ocean, man. Ocean will tear that whole thing down and run it across the street. What's cult tea? I think we should stop rap music with the drug and disrespecting women. We do, especially the drug shit. I am not okay with this drug promotion. Like every single song, like everybody wants to be a drug addict now. Like that's the lick. If you're a drug addict, you're that nigga. Back in my day, if you did drugs, you were an idiot. Like, you never got high in your own supply. Now these drug dealers are out here doing their drugs. Like, what kind of nonsense is this? Yeah, it's getting so much of them caught up, Jocelyn. It's just ridiculous. That's exactly it. And they're setting people up for that. Because it's just mental. It's mental, emotional, and physical imprisonment. And I say this coming from a background. You're most welcome. I'm saying this coming from a background where I used to party with drugs. I'm not going to lie. I used to use cocaine. I used to use ecstasy. And what did I go to those things for? Because it was an escape from not wanting to deal with my own problems. And it got me caught. It got me caught up. You know what I mean? That I went through the worst depression that I've ever went through in my life. And I could not get out. So they start off with literally nursing your demons. Oh, your ex. These people that are fucking you over. You can't trust nobody. Ain't nobody got no loyalty nowadays. That your own friggin' mother will literally screw you over. That your own father will even screw you over. But guess what? I'm gonna push the song and say, fuck it. Forget about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Forget about all that shit that's going on. Why don't you go snort some cocaine, pop some pills, drink some lean. So essentially you are caught up in that cycle and you will never break out of it. The devil is clever. He did keep me. But I used to party because I used to be in the entertainment industry. I was in film school. I was doing PR. I was in the music industry, working in the music industry, doing all types of shit, working up late nights, going to parties and clubs all the time. So you're like, okay, this person like has it. They did it. They don't seem like they're that crazy. Let me try it. And that's what happened with me. And that's how I got caught the fuck up. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was like maybe like a 6 to 7 month like drug bender. You know what I'm saying? Where I was partying a lot with it. But it's not just the drugs and you doing it. There's still after effects. Because when you actually do drugs, what it does is it puts holes in your aura. It darkens your aura. I was never addicted. It was more of a habit thing than anything else. Yeah. But it's not just because I wasn't addicted doesn't mean that it wasn't bad that I was doing it. We're talking now like this is my life like 7 years ago, 7, 8 years ago, where I was partying with drugs and shit. And then I went into drugs and I thought, hey, hello, Mystic Farm. Hello, darling. And I went from using drugs to going into alcoholism. And then I was drinking a lot. Ugly people, be quiet. They ain't no ugly people in this room. I tried weed and liquor, and the effect is the same mean. I mean to stray away from it. Yeah. I was doing that. I never tried no lean. Yeah, I never tried no lean. I never tried no opiates, nothing like that. But I was like doing cocaine. I was doing ecstasy, MDMA. That's the stuff we were doing. Yeah, what else puts holes in your aura? Tons of things. A lot of things that put holes in your aura. But obviously, I know for a fact, alcohol does that. I mean, drugs do that. They put a hole in your aura. Like, for example, when it comes to Mayan traditions, right? When you go through a whole Mayan pilgrimage with spirituality, they use cocaine. And the reason why they use cocaine, because cocaine breaks down the person. It breaks down you spiritually. And then they build you back up, instilling those things in you. So it makes you very sensitive and very receptive to what is in your surrounding. But imagine you've done that and you're doing that and you're in a negative surrounding. So imagine what that's doing to you. Like, I wasn't doing it like that's part of my life. My life sucked. Like, everything in my life, I lost everything. Like, I didn't even have much. But even my one friend, I have a friend that she got onto drugs, that she was doing cocaine. This girl was doing great in life, like was making close to 6 figures a year, had a nice place, drove a Mercedes Benz, everything. And she lost it all to drugs. And it wasn't just the addiction, like where it's like, oh, okay, clearly you're gonna lose this because you're fucking up in life. She just came off kilter, because that's what it does. It takes you off kilter. Root beer is my alcohol. Gets you right. I found out from another reading that my fiance was an addict. I didn't know. I also found out he had dentures when the EMT came. Yeah, I feel like he used to use drugs, but you know. Yes, Mystic Farm is a pharmacist. Hey, these drugs out here ain't no joke. And this is what they're promoting in the streets. Like, you're that nigga. Well, right now I am drinking a like glass of wine. But like, you do that, you are that nigga. If you're drinking lean, like, you see them with the cups acting like they're cool, like they got their cups. Like, yeah, I'm drinking, you know, I'm just drinking my lean. You're fucking losers. You're a fucking drug addict. You're a drug addict. Okay? I'm glad he's gone. Are you serious, YouTube fan? Who is this person? Because I don't think since we've talked that you've had a boyfriend. But I haven't talked to you in a little bit, to be honest. Hold on. Shit. Shit. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I smoke cigarettes, too, so. From one vice to the next. But I've always smoked cigarettes, so. No, I drink a glass of wine. It just takes the edge off, you know what I mean? But to be honest, the reason why I bought a glass of wine is because I need cigarettes. And the guy that delivers to me, he's a liquor guy. So if I bought alcohol, then he would deliver the cigarettes. It's a whole thing. Let's just say it's really cold in Toronto and I wasn't trying to go outside. Oh yeah, how many rappers are gonna die before they get it? Oh my god! You know what? You know one person I'm surprised is not dead is Lil Wayne, because I don't think there's one drug in the world that guy hasn't tried. Oh. Oh, I have stories for days, girl. I have stories for days for what I've went through in life. But I just know that God is so good. Like, even before I got saved again, like, I know God is good. Like, I'm just like, yo, there's so many things that could have came for me, even things that I probably don't know of, that God has restored me in. Yeah, but it's the industry. Like, I want to know. I would love to peek in. I don't even know if my spirit can handle it. But I would love to know what these industry people go through and the pressure that's put on them on a fly in a wall aspect to see why so much of you guys are just drowning so much sorrows. Because first of all, let's not talk about pressures from labels. You're the pressure from the label. You're the pressure from people societal, the way they're thinking. Like, bad, I don't even know. Like, if you're doing drugs, you definitely have some demons. And people that have big demons are the ones that do. But you know what's so funny? Somebody mentioned Mac Miller. I've been feeling really close to Mac Miller lately. Like, I've been listening to his music. I've liked Mac Miller, but like I kind of fell off with him. But like I've been listening to his music and I'm like, yo, this kid was just a kid, bro. Like, I used like, wow, is this, you know? Like, I suggest that everybody in this room go listen to 2009 by Mac Miller. Like, that song is so truthful. Like, you could tell he's saying a whole lot. Like, when I heard that song, I was like, this guy definitely knows that this is going to be his last album. And it aligns with my life, too. Like, I've been thinking 2000, I could keep singing that song to myself, 2009. He will. He is. He was. But that song, 2009. Actually, let me play it. Yes, the glory of your goodness. Sorry, that's so disgusting. I'm so sorry. No, I watched some snippets of 90 Day Fiancé is my ish, man. 90 Day Fiancé is an amazing show. Okay, so this is 2009 by
Enjoy 48 hours of noticeably smoother, irresistible skin.
I like that couple with the girl that's with the Samoan guy. This song, the first time I heard it, I started bawling. Oh, I can't stand her either. Oh my gosh, she's so annoying. She gets on the, she's like, will you call me your elder? Listen, you're a 52-year-old woman with a 30-year-old man. Like, what's your beef? Like, you're older. Like, don't try to act like this is okay, or it's like not okay, but don't act like it's normal that you're with a man that's 20 years younger than you. You're old enough to be his mother. Like, what are you thinking? Like, just treat it as a fling and call it what it is. These women sometimes can be so naive. Jeez Louise. Addie's from Nigeria. Niggas looking for papers. The song is 2009 by Mac Miller. I don't need a lie no more. Nowadays, all I do is shine and take a breath and ease my mind, and she don't cry no more. She tell me that I get her high, cause I ain't just supposed to fly. I ain't asking why no more. Yeah, when he called her old, he's like, well, I respect her because I looked at her my elder. He's like, my elder? You look at me like your elder, Michael? We had to swim. I mean, don't like the skin, everything wake up and breathe. I don't know, but it's right with me. Yeah. We about to figure it out. With ice cold, that's what winning about. Sometimes, there's a simple route. Instead of having demons are bigger than my house. I know. I'm putting it in a shirt. I was like, what? I was saying, I know, he does. The Lord was looking for me. But I don't need a line no more. Nowadays, all I do is shout and take a breath and ease my mind, and she don't lie no more. I ain't in the line no more. It ain't 2009 no more. Yeah, I wonder what's behind that door. You have to go see the show. The show is the Ishnet. But I hope that the girl that's with the Simone guy, yo, that family pisses me off, yo. But the girl that's with the Simone guy, I hope they last. Like, they're so, yeah. I cried the first time I heard it. I was like, yo, like, he poured it all out in the song. Yeah, her family's self-hating. Yeah. 7:30. With a lot of other unturned stones, see, I'm pro when it comes to my job. But really, I'm just not believing in God. Lord, I'm trying to go sound me alone. But yo, I don't need a lie no more. Nowadays, all I do is shine and take a breath and ease my mind, and I know, yo, Nas is my, yo. Nas, that's the man that if he said right now, let's get married, I wouldn't question it. I would say, you know what? Ocean, you got a new stepdaddy, and guess what? He's Nas. Like, literally, I love Nas. What's your favorite Nas track? She's so right no more. Name's on fire. I didn't want no more. So take it with his mind and I say behind the lines in 2009 no more. Yeah, I know what's behind that door.
At Stone Mill, there is no fast way to make our slow crafted bread. And like factory bread, our dough must ferment.
This is my favorite song. Black Girl Lost by Nas. I'm playing it right now. Hello?
What's up,
Girl. Ain't nothing.
This nigga in here talking that off the wall back to African shit again. What? That guy body shift?
Yeah, that dumb shit. I'm trying to get up out of here.
I hear that. But yo, you know the spot is pumping tonight.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I like the song. One Dance with My Mom. Yeah, I like the song. I have every Nas album. And this song could even apply to this day. This song. It's such a real song. Yeah. We all wild, beautiful, love jobs, and like the thug style. Make rockin' with big coppin'. Down here poppin'. Yeah, I made you look. Yes! They shooting. We're the type of shit. Oh, here are snails. You want me, you want to rock me the way you moment. You daydream, you on top of me. But the one that is on one hand. I do think the sister is jealous of her. Well, Bob, okay, I'm not naive. Understand this. What now? That's a whole different zone from us. Well, diamonds on shining, looking all fine. Pretty little face, you get a little high. Young girls, shining wine. Mother of the earth, you made you and I. He is still big. Oh my God. Messing with my mind, emotional things. No, he's in the room. He's like not where I'm at. Exactly. I was in the last all the weed on me. I'm addicted to you. Until his anklets or the red rescue and the castle real with a nigga with casual. You're getting interviewed, but your boss is into getting screwed. Oh, from a college degree. Diamond all shining, looking all fine. Pretty little face, you get a little high. I know. Mother of the earth, you made you and I. Still trying to game, the same old games. Messing with my mind's emotional things. What's the song I like? Right. Baseball, football, drop them off. That's the same shit that got you lost. You know. I'm gonna play another old classic that I like. This is for the old cats. Tell me if you recognize the song. You with me what? Yes! What's it? Crack! I love Kanye's older stuff. Chris, come here. How old are you, Jamie? I know. It's so sad. When this song came out, I was, oh wow, you're young, Jamie. I thought you were older than that. This is a big track. This came out when I was like in elementary school, like grade 8. I was going down. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie. The new track that I like right now is "Sicko Mode" with Travis Scott and Drake. I love that song. Okay, I got another track for y'all. Pray! Gotta get you home with me tonight. Take it to the south. I fuck. It was more fun. You got me. Yes. You gonna know how the road to text. Know what you? This is what men were shivering, man. Yeah, Foxy Brown. Every time I hear the picture, yes, it's so crazy because when I hear these songs, I think about New York because this is back in the times when I used to go to New York every summer. Come on. Okay, this is my favorite song. One of my favorite songs from Lil' Kim. This is my track. Like every time I hear the song, I think of my brother. No matter what people say, we got it going on. Oh yes, touch me, feel me. Yeah, we'll say we got it going on. She is the original female rapper when it comes to wearing designer and all the fashion guys, all the fashion people wanted to work with her. This one, Lil' Kim. But tonight is about the fellas. You know, model smell it. Model easy says easy to sell it. You got sex appeal. It's my track. Or heist. Or ice. No matter what people say, we got it going on. Third eyes. Yeah, she's a Cancer. It doesn't come with that song. So why y'all keep hating on me and my crew? I'm saying, QB, look at them and look at your crew. If I was you, I hate me too. Louis Vuitton shoes and a whole lot of booze. Every other week a different dude, another cruise. I make moves nobody can refuse. You went to college? Yeah, right. Little pictures with a glass of lemonade. I'm trying to think of another song. I got a song for y'all. I can play more, but like I'm gonna play. I don't. Okay, bye, Christine. Who do you Hey.
Playing like a woman because he dressed shit up. Never knowing that his woman is in need of love. We got Versace, gold link, stomach chains for rocks. Official hairstyle, but you stuck up in the spot. Making love, falling asleep with your own peaks, lying the creek.
I love Crush on You.
You got Chanel on your feet, hot steaks on a platter makes the mission
We
complete.
know. Yes. Are you sure? Who do you love? Are you sure? Yes! I love Total. Like, one of my favorite tracks with Total is Kissing You. Kissing You is my track. Did you tell him what to twerk? No. I like that song, and the next song I love is Cupid. Oh my god, that's one track you can play and I get in a zone. Cupid by 112. Cupid doesn't lie. Are you sure who you love? Yes, he's babe. It's like the best love song. I know we do. I have so many weird songs. I listen to everything. So like if I put out all the songs I like, it must be like, what's going on here? Be in my 20s. Oh, child. You're in your 20s in the 90s. That must be the best time to be 20, yo. I was my 20s in the 2000s. I love you. I love you. That doesn't mean that I don't care. Ooh. This is when guys were in love. This is when guys wanted to actually be in love with a girl. It's relax. This is a vibe. Yes. What about me? What about you? What about us? What we gonna do? Just track. This doesn't lie. Oh, you don't know unless you give it a try. Cupid. Oh my gosh, Backstreet Boys. I see, back in that day when it comes to pop group, I'm a huge Hanson fan. I loved Hanson. Oh yeah, that's how I was too. Like I was like 13, 14, trying to act like I was like 19. Yes! Yes! She's so contagious. He turns my pages. Yeah, I know that song, yeah. Cupid, you lie. Oh, Cupid. The lie. Well, you don't know unless you give it a try. Oh, I love All Cried Out. I'm all cried out. I was 20 in that. What? I didn't realize you're that old. Not like old, but you know what I mean? I thought you were like my age. Sorry. Out of your spirit so young. Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my god, that must have been a time to be alive. But that's not a year older than you. I'm 33. I just turned 33 last week, Tuesday. I know, can you believe? I did not know you were that young, Jamie. Holy crap. I thought, yeah, last week Tuesday was my birthday. And let me tell you something, I didn't do much. On the weekends, my boy took me out, but I didn't do much. No. Yeah. Those are the times, man. Oh my gosh, the 90s? Oh my gosh. I was just thinking about that today because I was watching Friends. I'm like, yo, 90s was like the time. Yeah, it was a shit. Like, I remember the 90s, but most of the 90s, see, you were 20 and a day you were 20, 95, I was 10. Oh my gosh, you know who I used to love off? That was on Moesha. Oh yeah, this is another track. This is another banger. But I used to love off. I used to think he's so sexy. Anyone know Andrew Keegan? I was in love with Andrew Keegan. Child. You're 8 in 95. Oh, wow. Okay, so Miss NOIB, you're younger than me. Okay, what's everyone's ages here? Because I was on it, like, you know, what's everyone's ages here? I'm so sorry. I just have this weird thing at the back of my throat that is like film. 31. Okay, 36. I'm 33. Ashley Joseph, usually the youngest in any given space. Well, you and Jamie are the same age. You're 31. Oh, Ty, you're young. I have the big 33. This is my Jesus year. Oh, yeah, Lamar's younger, 26. To be 26 again. You're 32? Oh. 31. I'm the old head of the room. Yeah, Adi's the oldest, but like I thought like Adi, I swear Adi, you were my age. I thought we were the same age. I'm gonna turn on some gospel and put it at my front door. Oh my gosh, it's 12:34 already? Damn. I looked at the time, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Child. Mom, you getting ready to leave? Yeah, I want to ready. Gina, you're not no damn 20 years old, girl. Stop. Are you 20, Gina? No, you're not. You're older than that, aren't you? Oh. I'm 10. I'm 50, girl. Does anyone else want any questions? It is $7 for one question, $10 for two. Anybody interested in getting a second question answered? Yes, blast it. I used to start going to the gym. That's one thing I'm working on. I lost a bit of weight though. If y'all notice, my face looks a little bit slimmer. I can't wink. I started to keep it out winking awards. I'm like, why can't I wink like her? She hit him with, like this. I was like, woo, Nikki. I was gonna say, I'm like, Gina, please. I'm like, you're not no dad, 20 years old. Thank you, Janique. I've been thinking about coming vegan, but there's so many things that I'm like, ooh, child. Can I give that up? Like cheese. Matt Barnes. Who's Matt Barnes? Okay, Matt Barnes. Who is Matt Barnes? King Jesus. I'm gonna have to get off the thing soon because I have to study. I have to study for at least like an hour or two because I have an exam in the morning or test in the morning. Oh, right, the one that got the kids. What about him? Oh, yeah, he came at, who is it he came at? Black China, right? You know, I never used to pay attention to what was going on in the media, but since I've been doing so many celebrity psychic readings, I have been. Now, not to mention, I love, obviously, I go in the shade room all the time. Like, I know everything that's going on with the world because of the shade room. What's your question, Vanessa? Your glory, changing out that left the skies. Yo, I don't mess with media takeout. Oh my gosh. It makes me laugh because whenever I think of media takeouts, I just think of my brother. And like media takeout be making up some fake stories, boy. He's trolling. That wasn't real. Will you have another child? Yes, I feel like there's a possibility of you having 2 more kids. 2 more. She's mentally unstable? Oh my gosh. Rito Tico is the devil, man. That's very sad. But it's funny at the same time. Like, it's really funny to watch this shit, like, watch Rito Tico. Or, like, because some of the stories, I said, yes, Vanessa, I feel like there's a possibility of 2 more kids. But I'm not sure if the second one is going to be out of birth. That's what I'm not sure. A part of me feels like you're going to end up taking care of somebody else's kids. Yeah, they make up the most weirdest stories. Like, it's so obvious that it's not real. Like, it's just like they just put whatever up for content's sake. It's like, what the heck is this? Like, you and I both know that shit ain't real. Like, it's just so, like, tacky. You're most welcome. What do you feel about the Mexican immigrants crossing the U.S. borders? I feel like, to be honest, like, they're getting really business-like about it. Like, I don't think that's something that's going to ever really end. They're just going to always find, like, a more unique way to get around it. Because, to be honest, it's like, it's not just the Mexicans that are a problem. There's people that are U.S. that they know they can make real fucking money off of getting these people through. So it's just like a never-ending issue. It's like saying you're going to put the end to like you're putting an end to drugs. But it's not just immigrants. Money walks and bullshit talks. Like, realistically, the reason why the government is so mad about these Mexican immigrants coming in, for the most part, not just because there's protocol, but the fact that they're not getting a piece of the pie. Those people are coming here as illegal immigrants. They'll be working under the table and they're not paying any taxes. That's money that they're not getting. But realistically, like, if they wanted to put a stop to something, they can. They don't. Because there's people that are at border, or people, whatever the case may be. There's always somebody that wants money. You have heard any stories? I can't remember. I know I heard something about her, but I can't. I knew somebody that knew her. Because she used to live not too far from where we were at. Because I used to live in a town called Markham, which is north of Toronto. And she used to live like maybe like Richmond Hill, which would be like east of where I lived, but it's still within the same, I guess what you guys call it in the States, county. So we lived in the same county, but like she lived in a different town within that county. So I used to live in like York Region County. And she lived in Richmond Hill within York Region County. So it was really not that far. It was probably like a 20-minute drive. No, Trish Stratus. We're talking about the wrestler. But I can't remember, because when we would, like, when I knew about this was years ago. Like, I'm talking like 20 years ago or something like this. This is when she was at her prime. Like, her prime. When she like first came out as a wrestler. Because she's been in wrestling for a very long time. Your glory. Mom?
No? What time now?
You're kind of early today. Do I believe in karma? Heck yeah, I believe in karma. I live my life based on karma. That's one. You ready?
No. We don't better put the song with the beat.
I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna come off soon though. Yeah, I believe strongly in karma. I live my life based on karma. Like, I literally, there's things that I don't do just because I worry about the karma. There's things that I do even when I don't want to do it because I know that it's because of karma. Gail Kim, I've never heard of her. Will Roman Reigns of wrestling beat leukemia battle? Have you seen him? He's gonna have a hard time with it. Do our dreams show us our future? Definitely, 110%. Whether it be a current situation or it be the future, for sure. Your glory, King Jesus, you're the name we're lifting up. Your glory. I feel like you remember your dreams when you're supposed to remember them. Like, obviously, you have everyday mundane things that play out all the time. Like, sometimes I could just, like, my day, I can have a dream and it just plays out my day. Ooh, child, I have to listen to that. But yeah. But okay, I'm gonna do a final call. If does anyone have any psychic questions, it is $10 for 2 questions, $7 for 1. And then I'm going to have to sign off because I have to get my mom ready to go to work. What's that? Eee, it smells rank. Look rank. Yak. Yak. So final call is $7 for 1 question, $10 for 2. And I can answer your psychic questions. And then I'm going to have to sign off because I have to send my mom to work. And I got to go do my thing and get ready for bed because I got places to be tomorrow. Ooh, child. Your glory. Your glory. Child. What? You don't know? Copa tea. All right, guys. So I'm going to sign off for now. I hate to be the party pooper here, but I've been on here for 2 hours now. So I do want to thank you guys for tonight because you guys are absolutely so great. And I just pray that God's light is with you and that good things are ready to happen in your life. So if you guys are, any of you guys that are in the room, if you're interested in having a private reading with me, you can always email me for my rates, which the link or the email address is in my description box. So I do want to thank you so much for your time and rocking with me. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.